Hey, you old geezer. What's up?
Oh, it's you, Elise. What do you want? And what's up with the rudeness? I raised you, you know? That's no way to speak to me. You need to show me some respect.
Ugh, stop it. What's it to ya? No need to go bossing people around. And sure, you raised me, but it's because you're a pedophile, right? I'm sure you're just into little girls or something. Ew!
So what the heck are you talking about? That's just disgusting. Stop saying things like that.
Anyways, I just wanted to tell you that I'm actually getting married soon.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Why didn't you tell me earlier? Isn't this some pretty big news? You have to tell me these things. Heck, I didn't even know you were dating anyone. I'm really shocked that you would wait until the last minute to tell me about this.
There's no need for you to know. I don't need you getting jealous and causing me trouble. Now don't go making trouble now that you know I'm taken.
Oh, jeez. Jealous? What is with you? It isn't nice calling me a pedophile. That is just inappropriate and ridiculous, so please just stop. After my brother and his wife passed away in the accident, I've been taking care of you like my own child. I've done a lot for you, so calling me a pedophile is too much. It's really rude and unnecessary.
Well, it is the truth, so I don't get why you're getting all offended. And frankly, I'm really grossed out by you and would like to ask you to just get out of my life now that I'm married.
Get out of your life? Why now?
Now that I'm getting married, I don't need you in my life. There's no reason to have you stick around. Don't ever contact me again. You might have been my legal guardian before, but I won't let you act like you have authority over me any longer. To put it simply, I'm cutting you out of my life.
Now that's really messed up. Why would you just cut me off out of the blue like this? And the timing of it all. You're getting married and you want nothing to do with me anymore. Just tell me, what kind of person are you marrying? I'm worried about you. Please, let me meet him at least once.
Now, why would I do that? There's no way I'll let that happen. You're an embarrassment. I don't want my fiancé to be turned off after meeting you.
What? Turned off? What is there to be turned off by? I've raised you for 10 years. Ever since you were 10 years old. You've been like a daughter to me. And I'm sure you thought of me as your dad. Why start acting like this towards me now? This is completely unacceptable.
I don't need you anymore. My fiancé will be taking care of me now. You're just a useless and a disgusting pedophile. Don't make me repeat myself. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Okay, what is with this pedophile business? When have I ever looked at you in that way? Where are you getting these ideas?
Ugh, come on now. You haven't had a girlfriend in years. You barely made any efforts to meet someone new. It's because you were after me all that time. That's why you treated me so well, right?
Of course. I have to treat you well. You are practically family. I owe it to my brother to raise you the way he would have wanted to.
Why didn't you just put me up for adoption? That would have been much better.
You're the one who was crying and begging me not to do that. And my brother would have wanted me to take care of you. He even asked me to look after you if something were to happen to him.
You're a pedophile and you know it. That's why you didn't give me away.
This has got to stop. Is something wrong? Like, seriously, I'm worried. At this point, you are making absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Ugh, whatever. You just creeped me out, and there's nothing else I can say. So I told my fiancé I grew up in foster care, but I don't have any family. You're non-existent, and I'd like it to stay that way.
If you can't even tell your fiancé about your true family situation, are you sure you should be marrying him? You need to be able to trust this guy before deciding to spend the rest of your life with him. How long have you been dating him anyways?
Maybe 2 months or so?
2 months? That's it. Are you sure you want to marry someone you barely even know? 2 months is not enough time to really know someone's true colors.
Of course I'm gonna marry him. There's nothing wrong with getting married now. We can just get to know each other more after we get married. You're just getting all jealous. Stop it, you pedophile. You're gonna be a stranger to me from now on anyways. You don't really have a say about anything I decide.
I can't believe you. Of course I would say these things. As someone who raised you, it would be weird if I wasn't worried. If you're going to keep treating me this way, then just forget it.
I don't need any pedophiles in my life. I'm cutting you out of my life. Just give up on your feelings for me, okay?
I don't know if this is just some sick joke or you're actually serious, but you've taken it way too far. You're just embarrassing yourself at this point. It's really cringy.
Cringy? I mean, you should be the one embarrassed falling in love with a minor like you. That's gross. You've been a real nuisance, you know.
I've only thought of you as my niece. Nothing more, nothing less. But since it's what you want, I'll just consider you a stranger from now on.
Please take me out of my misery already. Thinking about it makes me want to throw up. The fact that you kept pining after me all these years shows what a creep you are.
Man, I'm really tired. Just say whatever you want. I can't handle this anymore. It's too much. Just live your life the way you want. You're an adult now, so I don't have to be responsible for you anymore. Although I looked after you all these years, if you want to cut me off, Elise, I won't stop you.
What? Acting like the tough guy who has it all together now? I know you're probably fighting back tears at this point, but honestly, all I care about is my parents' insurance money. Hand it over.
Insurance money? What insurance money?
My boyfriend explained everything to me. My jaw literally dropped when I heard the amount of money you got from my parents' accident. I didn't even get a single penny. And worse, I didn't even hear a single word about it. So that's what you were after, huh?
What are you saying? I was after the money? Are you seriously suggesting that?
You just looked after me because you knew you'd be able to get rich from it?
You really think that's true? You think I would use my own brother's accident to get money?
That? Or you're a pedophile? I'm positive that it's one or the other.
Man, you really are something. You have to be pretty delusional to believe that these things are true. Do you like painting yourself as the victim or something?
Ugh, just spare me and give me the money. Hand over the money and just get lost. There's nothing else I need from you. I can't believe some guy who can't even find a girlfriend raised me. Just thinking about the fact that I had to live around a pedophile is terrifying enough. What a nightmare.
Enough. I get the point. I'll do as you say, okay? I don't need to hear these accusations any longer. If you want to end our relationship, that's what we'll do.
Took a while, but you finally understood how disgusting you are. You shouldn't have adopted your niece when you're not even married. What a pedophile! I'll be cutting you out of my life. So just make sure to send me my dad's insurance money.
Oh, yeah. And you'll deal with the debt too, right?
What? Dad?
Well, then you don't have to keep talking to me. Now that things are settled, you're an adult now, and you can take care of things on your own. I already paid for your university tuition as well. Just make sure you graduate, alright? I guess this is goodbye then.
Just wait a second. What did you mean by debt? Don't just leave without explaining.
There's something important that I never got the chance to tell you about, but it's about the accident. It actually happened because of your parents. They were at fault.
What do you mean?
I know they were the ones that passed away, but because of their mistake, the person they hit got critically injured. Although he's alive, he can't walk anymore. I ended up having to pay compensation money in installments ever since the accident.
I don't get it. Wasn't it just a simple accident? What was the mistake? I'm really not understanding the situation.
It was an accident. But it all happened because your parents were being irresponsible. They were drunk driving. What a stupid thing that they did.
No way. They were drunk driving? Even so, don't talk about my parents like that.
Why do you think I didn't say anything this whole time?
I'm sure they at least had life insurance, right? You should have gotten that money, even under those circumstances. Just give me that.
Even after getting the life insurance money, I still owed roughly $200,000.
200,000?
Taking care of the debt was already hard enough. I was worrying about money all the time and was living paycheck to paycheck. And then there was you. Even with all the financial hardship, I still was determined to take care of you like my own child. Now is it easier to understand why I didn't have the capacity to go out and look for a partner? I was already at my wit's end trying to sort out my own life.
Oh my goodness. I didn't know any of this until now. I had no clue at all.
Well, now you know. Anyways, it's your turn to take on the debt. Make sure you pay everything back. It's your responsibility. Now, I won't be helping you whatsoever, especially financially. So you are on your own as of now.
What are you saying? I have to pay everything back? How do you expect me to do that?
Yep, just think of a way. There's a lot left, so I'm sure it'll keep you busy for a long time. Ever since you became a legal adult, I was planning to tell you about everything sooner or later. I didn't think it would happen so early on. Not to mention like this. But it is what it is.
I didn't know!
I even paid for your university fees all this time. Do you know how hard it was for me to continue to keep doing that? But now I don't really have any responsibility over you anymore. You're an adult, right? I don't want to break my back for someone who keeps calling me a pedophile. Even though I did care about you a lot, I have my limits.
Wait, are you seriously implying that you leave me alone to deal with all this? Don't tell me you're serious.
Well, I have no idea what you were trying to do by cutting me off. I know you haven't been going to school for the past 6 months. I got a voicemail from the school. Since I'm your emergency contact, they did.
I mean, it's true, but...
It's all good right now that your fiancé will be taking care of all your financial expenses. There's nothing for you to worry about anymore. Just quit school, with no accomplishments to your name, no job experience, nothing. I don't want to think about what would happen if that guy just happens to feel like abandoning you out of the blue one day. Well, I guess that won't happen. He's such a great guy, right? So great. You wanted to marry him 2 months after meeting him. Must be quite the catch.
I just met him on Tinder. Not that special, honestly.
But you wanted to marry him, right? That's pretty special if you ask me. I really wanted to make sure you didn't make a big mistake as your legal guardian and all. I mean, you don't even have anything to do. Fall back on if something went wrong. It's none of my business though. I'll be a nobody to you soon, right?
What am I supposed to do now? There's no way I can handle all of this by myself. Are you saying you're not gonna pay my tuition anymore? Please tell me you're joking.
Why would I waste all of that money when you don't even study, let alone go to class? I've been sacrificing so much for you, and for nothing at that. And sorry to say, but I'm not some doormat you can use even after you've kicked me out of your life. You think I'm just gonna give you free money after all this? I had an obligation to look after you because of a promise I made to my brother. I did my best. Up until now, I think I've done my due diligence. There's nothing left for me to do here. I don't think anyone will blame me for letting you go at this point.
Don't tell me you're really considering leaving me alone.
You wanted to cut me out of your life, right? I think you drove your point home about that. And the fact that you kept calling me a pedophile. The guy that bent over backwards trying to give you a good life. I literally gave up everything for you. I'm done. I'm literally done.
But I didn't know about the debt. You didn't tell me anything about it. Things would have been different if I had known. Well, we can talk things out now. There's no need to jump to conclusions so quickly.
It's a little late now, don't you think? I don't know what else there is to talk things out about, but I'm all for cutting me out of your life. Let's do it. I'll finally be a free man. I can start putting myself first.
What am I supposed to do then? You think I have the ability to pay back the debt all by myself? You've got to be kidding me. There's no way I can do that.
Think about it this way. Once you graduated, I was already planning on making you pay back the debt in my place. So either way, you are going to have to do it. You just have to start paying earlier than expected.
But I've never even had a part-time job. I have to work now. I don't even have any savings. I thought life was gonna start being fun with all the new freedom I had, but now I have to constantly think about some stupid debt. Please tell me this isn't happening. I have places I want to go, things I want to buy. I can't be bogged down by the consequences of something that wasn't even my fault to begin with. That wasn't what I was planning for my life. It's completely absurd.
What? So now that you know about the debt and it's not part of your little plan, you want to just throw it on me. Tell me to take care of it. I shouldn't have to be the one to sacrifice so much. Especially with the way you've treated me. There's no way I'm going to let you take advantage of me anymore. Now that you know everything, there's nothing you can do to take back the things you've said to me. We're no longer family. I'm nothing to you, and you are nothing to me. Well, good luck. I'll just cut myself out of your life to make it easier for you.
Just hold on. I can't pay the debt back. You're asking the impossible here. You know that I'm planning on getting married. If I told my fiancé how much debt I have in my name, he might call the marriage off. That can't happen. Please.
Just so you know, there's about 10 years of payment left. Hang in there. You got this. I guess I should take part of the blame for this happening, considering that I'm the one who raised you. Let's just say I didn't raise you as well as I thought I had. But either way, I don't want to deal with you anymore. Let's just go our separate ways for good.
How could you say that? Please don't be so cold. We've been together for so long. We're like family. Heck, we are family. Don't just give up on me like this. This isn't right.
Are you trying to make me laugh or something? I can't believe you have the audacity to say all those things. After everything you've done to me, I deserved gratitude, not being called a pedophile. You're just a brat. Even if you are my niece, I don't consider you my family anymore. Trust me, there's nothing you can do to change anything now. I'll never see you as part of my family again.
No, you have to forgive me. The only reason this happened was because I didn't know you had to raise me while paying back all the debts. Now that I know, I'm really grateful. I feel terrible about the things I said to you.
Easy to say now, huh? But your words don't really mean anything to me. It won't change my mind. No matter what you say, I'm too exhausted from having to look after you all these years. I shall grant your wish. I'll get lost and you'll never see me again. Good for you.
No, it's not good for me. It's not what I want at all. I truly feel terrible. And I really do consider you as my parent and family. I'm so sorry for everything.
Wow, what a change of heart. Like a whole new, different person if you ask me. Whatever. I have no intention of keeping in contact with you. I don't ever want to see you around here, so I'll be moving soon. You won't have a place to call home anymore. Good luck with your new husband. Let's hope he's a keeper. Or who knows where he'll have to go next. That's what you wanted, right? Everything works out.
No. That's not what I wanted. I'm so sorry. Please listen to me. I was wrong. I was the only one who was wrong here. And I truly apologize from the bottom of my heart. We're family, right? You never abandoned family. We have to stay together till the very end.
What family? There's absolutely nothing between you and me, remember? You cut me out. You're trying too hard because you don't want to have to pay back the debt. Stop the act already. I am so completely done with you and your shenanigans.
I said I was wrong. I know I should have been more grateful towards you about everything and treated you with more respect. I know better now. I'm sure it's fine now that I realize my wrongdoings. What's the problem? Please forgive me already. I don't need any money from you, so just help me out with the debt, okay?
Oh, cut it out. You've done enough already. See, it's this shameless attitude you have that got you into this situation in the first place. Do you not realize that it's no one's fault but your own? You can only blame yourself. So there's nothing you can do. Okay then. I think it's time to say goodbye. Thanks for everything. Or should I say thanks for nothing? After that fiasco, Elise couldn't hide her true nature from her fiancé for long. Her terrible personality came out from under her facade and the engagement was called off immediately. Either way, it was hard to tell whether or not Elise wanted to marry him after everything had happened. Her Uncle William never contacted her again. Just like he said, all the compensation that he was paying on behalf of Elise's parents was now Elise's burden to carry. She was forced to continue paying installments that would last for the next 10 years. William moved away, and Elise had no way of finding him. No matter how many times Elise called him, she could never reach him. With her engagement called off and her uncle abandoning her, she was left to deal with the aftermath of her actions all alone. She ended up getting a job, but with her lack of savings, it was impossible for her to keep paying her school tuition. She dropped out. It's not like she had any skills either. So she was looked down on at her job as well. It was her first job, and yet she cried day after day because for the first time ever, she had truly experienced the hardships of living. She finally was able to realize how much her Uncle William had protected her and taken care of her all along. She understood that he had sacrificed a lot to give her a comfortable life. As for William, the burden of debt was finally off his shoulders. He didn't have to worry about money anymore and started living a life he actually enjoys. He even met someone special that he spends his days with now happily and in peace. He tries not to let thoughts of Elise haunt him now that he is happy. Don't you think he made the right decision?